Today concept name is first concept. What do you mean by manual testing? Already manual testing finished. So successfully we finished manual testing, but still end of the course I am asking what is manual testing? Tell me, what do you mean by manual testing?
Without using any tools, doing manually.
Without using any tools, about everything we will do manually with our efforts, with human efforts, everything we will do manually. So that's why that is called manual testing. Without using any tool support, without using any automation tool support, everything we will do manually with our efforts, with human efforts, everything we will do manually. So that's why that is called manual testing. But wherever you go, 80 to 90% people, wherever you go, 80 to 90% people still they are depending upon manual process. Wherever you go, not only in India, not only in Hyderabad, wherever you go, 80 to 90% people still they are depending upon manual process. Why they are depending upon manual process? That means in manual testing we have some advantages. In manual testing we have some advantages. Manual testing we have some advantages. In manual testing we have some advantages. What are the main advantages in manual testing? One is manual testing need to run. Manual testing will be very useful when the test case needs to run, when the test case needs to run once or twice. It is very much helpful. It will take less cost. It will take less cost. And manual testing is a eyeball testing. It is a eyeball testing. Manual testing more reliable than automation. It is more reliable than automation. Manual testing doesn't require any technical knowledge or scripting knowledge. And manual testing doesn't require any technical knowledge. It is very easy to learn. Who want enter into testing? These are the main advantages in manual testing. That is the reason wherever you go, 80 to 90% people they are depending upon manual process. Manual testing will be very useful when the test case needs to run once or twice. It will take less cost. It is a eyeball testing. It is more reliable than automation. It doesn't require any technical knowledge. It is very easy to learn. Who want to enter into testing? These are the main advantages. Already manual testing existed in the market. Why automation came into market? That means in manual testing we have some drawbacks. What are the main drawbacks in manual testing? Tell me. Already we finished manual testing. What are the main drawbacks in manual testing? Tell me. What are the main drawbacks in manual testing?
Time management.
Time consuming. It will take more time. So time consuming. Next. You should tell already we finished manual testing successfully. Just you should know after working with manual testing what you learned. What are the main drawbacks in manual testing?
Chance of more errors.
Hmm?
More errors.
More errors. So no accuracy or less accuracy. Okay, right. Less accuracy. Next.
The processing will be time like very less. The processing, like application processing, maybe is less.
That means
Like when the client has given any application, if we do by automation, the time process will be less, maybe.
no. Manual testing drawbacks.
And then
manual
technical,
interaction. 100% is manual interaction required. Manual interaction. Our interaction required. Our
Manpower is
interaction required. Okay.
difficult to manage.
Manual testing difficult to manage. Okay. Next. More number of people required. More number of people required. Less accuracy. Tiredness. Manually we are doing tiredness. We cannot repeat the task again and again. We can't repeat the task again and again. Simultaneous actions not possible. It is a board process. It is not a consistent process. There is nothing to learn new things. No efficiency and effectiveness. No efficient effectiveness. No efficiency and effectiveness. These are the manual testing main drawbacks. And here, what are the main drawbacks in manual testing? Time consuming, less accuracy, 100% hour interaction required, difficult to manage, more number of people required, tiredness, we cannot repeat the task again and again, simultaneous actions not possible, it is a bored process, it is not a consistent process, there is nothing to learn new things, no efficiency and effectiveness. So we have these number of drawbacks, but wherever you go, 80 to 90% people still they are depending upon manual process. Why they are depending upon manual process? If we want to know that point, first of all, we should know what is automation testing. First of all, you should know what is automation testing. Automation testing. What is automation testing? Automation testing also one of the type of testing in which all the drawbacks in manual testing are addressed properly, and it will give speed and accuracy to the existing testing process. It will give speed and accuracy to the existing testing process. Automation also one of the type of testing in which all the drawbacks in manual testing are addressed properly, and it will give speed and accuracy to the existing testing process. Already we have manual testing process, so it will give speed and accuracy to the existing testing process. It will give speed and accuracy to the existing testing process. What are the main drawbacks in automation testing? What are the main, first of all, we should know what are the main drawbacks in automation testing. What are the main drawbacks in automation testing? What are the main drawbacks in automation testing? First point, tools are very expensive. Tools are very expensive. Professionals required. If it is manual testing, we can give the training within 1 day and 1 week, and we can take into project. If it is manual testing, we can give the training within 1 day or 1 week, and we can take into project. But if it is automation, compulsory professionals required. Tools are very expensive. Whenever you are comparing it to manual testing, tools are very expensive. If you want to buy a QTP license, we need to pay nearly 5 to 6 lakhs rupees. We need to pay nearly 5 to 6 lakhs rupees. Tools are very expensive. Professionals required. Third point, we can't automate all the areas using tools also. We can't automate all the areas using tools also. Using automation tools also, we can't automate all the areas. That's the reason wherever you go, 80 to 90% of people still they are depending upon manual process. Why they are depending upon manual process? In automation also we have some drawbacks. What are the main drawbacks? Tools are very expensive. Manual is the cheapest testing process. Manual is the cheapest testing process. But if it is automation, some expensive. So tools are very expensive and professionals required. If it is manual testing, we can give the training within 1 day and 1 week, and we can take into project. But if it is automation, compulsory technical knowledge or scripting knowledge people required. That means professionals required. Third point, we can't automate all the areas using tools also. Using tools also, after buying the tools also, we can't automate all the areas using tools also. That's the reason wherever you go, 80 to 90% of people still they are depending upon manual process. That is the reason. Here you should remember one note. Automation is not a replacement of manual testing. It is here one note you should remember. Automation is not a replacement of manual testing. This is the continuation part of manual testing. Manual testing is nothing but it is a basic process. Automation is nothing but it is a advanced process. Manual is nothing but it is a basic process. Automation is nothing but it is a advanced process. If it is any project compulsory, we should do manually. So after that, if there any chance, then only we can implement automation testing. Each and every project we can't implement automation testing. Whenever the application is stable condition, then only we can implement automation testing. Stability means so after developing the entire application, then only we can implement automation testing. Whenever the application is stable condition means so entire developing the entire application, then only we can do automation testing. Whenever the application is stable condition, then only we can implement automation testing. Manual is nothing but it is a basic process. Automation is nothing but it is an advanced process. Note, automation is not a replacement of manual testing. This is a continuation part of manual testing. Okay. Up to now, we discussed these points. Any doubt?
No.
Right. Tool introduction. Next, tool introduction. Yeah, automation tool is nothing but it is an assistant of test engineer. Automation tool is nothing but it is an assistant of test engineer. Yeah, automation tool is nothing but it is an assistant of test engineer. If you want to work with any automation tool, compulsory you should know 5 basic things. If you want to work with any automation tool, if you know, you should know 5 basic things. First point, how to give the instructions. How to give the instructions. Second point, how to give the information. How to use recording facility. How to use its playback facility. How to use its recording facility. How to use its playback facility. How to analyze the results. If you know these things, you can work with any automation tool. If you want to work with any automation tool, not only QTP, not only Selenium. So if you want to work with any automation tool, compulsory you should know 5 basic things. How to give the instructions and how to give the information. How to use its recording facility. how to use its playback facility, how to analyze the results. If you know these things, you can work with any automation tool. For example, I have an assistant. For example, I have an assistant. For example, I have an assistant. He is from Orissa. I have an assistant. He is from Orissa. I know Telugu. You don't know Telugu. I know Hindi. You don't know Hindi. I know English. You don't know English. He knows only Oriya. If I want work with him, compulsory I should learn Oriya. Then only I can give the instructions and information. Without giving the instructions and information, he will not do anything. Simply he will sit. Simply he will sit. So if I want work with him, compulsory I should learn Oriya. I should learn Oriya. Just like my assistant is Selenium. My assistant is Selenium. My assistant is Selenium. I know Telugu. Selena don't know Telugu. I know English. Selena don't know English. I know Hindi. Selena don't know Hindi. Selena knows. Selena knows Java, Perl, Python, C Sharp, Ruby. So we should learn any of the scripting language. Then only we can able to work with the Selenium. Why? Because if you want to work with Selenium, first of all we should know how to give the instructions. So if you want to give the instruction, common language required. For example, you know only Marathi. I don't know Marathi. So how can I understand your language? So I don't know anything Marathi. So just like here also, just compulsory common language required. If you want to give the instructions and information, compulsory one common language required. I know Telugu, Selena don't know Telugu. I know Hindi, Selena don't know Hindi. I know English, Selena don't know English. Selena knows Java, Perl, Python, C Sharp, Ruby. So first of all, we should learn any of the scripting language. Then only we can give the instructions and information. Based on my instructions and information, tool will work. Otherwise, it will not work. So wherever you go, 99% people they are learning Java with Selenium. So first of all, if you want to work with Selenium, first of all we should learn Java. First of all, we should learn Java. And Venkat, do you know anything about Java? Not Venkat. So right, this batch is 11 o'clock, 11:30. Right. Kalisila, do you know Java?
No, I don't know.
And Fatimena, do you know any Java?
No.
You don't know anything. Right. Both are totally new to this area. Right. First of all, we should learn Java. Okay, right. Type of tools in the market. Next. Type of tools. In the market, we have different type of tools. First one is functional tools. Functional tools means compulsory we should perform some actions on the functionality. Then only we can say that functionality is properly working or not. The type of tools is called functional tools. Compulsory we should perform some actions on the functionality. Then only we can say that functionality is properly working or not. The type of tools is called functional tools. Compulsory we should perform some actions on the functionality. Then only we can say that functionality is properly working or not. The type of tools is called functional tools.
This is black box testing, is it?
Compulsory we should perform. No, not black box testing. Black box testing means we will concentrate only on the functional part of the application. So functional testing means compulsory we should perform some actions on the functionality. Compulsory we should perform. Then only we can say, for example, we have an application that is the calculator. Calculator R pattern is properly working or not. How we know? Compulsory we should take some values into value 1, some values into value 2. If you can R pattern result that is coming or not, we can find out. So compulsory we should perform some actions on the functionality. Then only we can say that functionality is properly working or not. The type of tools is called functional tools. In market we have different tools. One is Windrunner. Next one is RFT rational functional tool. Test complete. QTP. RFT. for Selenium. These are the functional tools. Compulsory, we should perform some actions on the functionality. Then only we can say that functionality is properly working or not. The type of tools is called functional tools. In market, we have different tools. Main tools is WinRunner, RFT, Test Complete, QTP, Selenium. So, what are the main differences between QTP and Selenium? I will tell you now. So, I don't want to tell Selenium introduction today. Why? Because number of people inquired, but they didn't come to the class. So that's the reason I am waiting. So, what are the main differences between QTP and Selenium? I want to know. I want to tell. What are the main differences between QTP and Selenium? QTP and Selenium. QTP means quick test professional. Quick test professional. Selenium only. QTP introduced by Mercury people in 1994. Selenium introduced by Jason Huggins in 2004. Using QTP, we can work with normal window-based applications as well as web applications. Selenium only for web applications. Selenium only for web applications. QTP is a commercial tool. Commercial tool. Selenium is a open source tool. If you have internet connection directly, we can download and we can use. So it is a open source tool. In QTP, we have main facility, recording and playback facility. In Selenium, mainly WebDriver, I am mentioning here, observe carefully, WebDriver, we don't have RPB. We don't have RPB. We don't have RPB. Recording and playback facility, RPB. Here we can work with multiple, here we can work with only IE browser very comfortably. But if it is Selenium, we can work with multi-browsers. Here we can use VB scripting language. Here we can use multi-scripting languages. These are the main differences between QTP and Selenium. As a QTP history, I will tell you. I am the great lover of QTP, you know. I am great lover of QTP. Actually, QTP introduced in 1994 to 2012, nearly 18 years. Nearly 18 years. One tool in the market. It ruled in the market nearly 18 years. One commercial tool ruled 18 years continuously. That is the history of QTP. Actually, Selenium introduced in 2004. After 8-year journey, it came into market 2012. 2012 to till date, most demandable tool in the world, that is Selenium. That is the Selenium history, that is QTP history. One greatness is, here frankly we should discuss, whenever comparing with open source tool, if it is open source tool, number of people will attract and they will use. But commercial tool, nearly 18 years rule in the market. That is the greatness of QTP. 18 years continuously, only one tool in the market is ruled. So QTP, quick test professional. So sometimes 10 years back, so if you know QTP spelling, quick test professional spelling, they gave job. Right now, most demandable tool in the world, that is Selenium. Selenium is the most demandable tool in the world right now. It is an open source tool. If you have internet connection directly, we can download, we can use. There is no need to pay any single rupee. Without paying any single rupee, directly we can download and we can work with Selenium very comfortably. Whenever you are comparing with QTP, if you want to learn QTP, it will take nearly 6 months, 3 months, 2 months. If you are a gold medalist also, you should learn nearly 2 to 3 months. Then only you can get it what is QTP. But Selenium, without knowing anything, even fourth class kid also you can learn Selenium very easily, very comfortably. Even fourth class kid also. Even fourth class kid also you can learn Selenium. That much of easy. Comparing with QTP, Selenium will be very easy. And Selenium is very, very user friendly. Very, very user friendly. Using Selenium, you can perform unlimited testing. That's the reason most of the people, most of the companies nowadays they are using Selenium, Selenium, Selenium. So that is the differences between QTP and Selenium.